Hey guys, welcome to another video of Night Watchers Paranormal Queensland. Where are we tonight, mate?
Mate, tonight we are at the Kandanga Hotel.
Yes. Now, there's been some reports of some spooky things happening here, so we're here tonight to check the place out and see what we can get. And we're going to have Kerry show us through and tell you some stories about some things that have happened here. And from what she tells us, all I can say is, damn. So yeah, so anyway guys, I want you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your mates, and sit back and enjoy.
Originally opened in 1914, until its demise by an unfortunate freak fire in 2015 that reduced the hotel to ash and rubble. A beautiful Queenslander building, which was a popular place for the locals to frequent, was sadly burnt to the ground on the 12th of December 2015 at just over 100 years old. The new hotel was built on the exact same site and was reopened in July 2017, containing a lot of its original character in the new design. Located just 20 minutes south of Gympie, the hotel is a very popular meeting place in Kandanga and a popular tourist destination in the Mary Valley.
Okay guys, so we're here with Kerry. Kerry's actually the owner of the pub. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a walk through and Kerry's going to tell us about all the stuff that's been happening here with her staff and herself and the things they've noticed. So Kerry, take it away.
Okay, so we've had lots of activity going on here at Kandanga Hotel. We've owned the hotel for just over 2 years now, and right from week one we've had activity going on. We've had an incident where we were sitting in here after hours waiting for people to come into the motel, and the front door just opened. You could actually feel someone walk through and then it shut after them.
Wow.
This table and window over here, this is the only table we've actually had any activity at. We've actually had schooners of beer just spill at this table with no one sitting there. We've actually also had a palmy. Someone's meal was sitting there and the palmy just literally on the floor. Wow. And no one there. So that's where activity seems to happen. We've had knocks at that window as well after hours when we've been in here.
Okay, wow.
This till over here, we have lots of activity on that from time to time. It doesn't have a mouse or a cursor on that, but often at night there will be a cursor that just comes on there that just goes berserk. We've tried turning the computer off, on, and it still just persists. We actually just have to leave it overnight, and when we come in the next morning, it's rectified itself. So it's the only till that does it though.
Very soon, we're going to give you some information about this till and the chair that's sitting in front of the till that will give you chills.
And the dishwasher, glass washer down here, we've actually had only one, but we've had glasses break in one load that have gone through there. Never had it happen again. So that was really bizarre. Just so on that till, I actually videoed the cursor going berserk on that one night, just to keep on my phone just as a record of what had happened. And then I was showing some customers one day. I showed the wife who was sitting here, and she watched it and she said, show my husband. So I went to show her husband. The file had completely deleted off my phone. Once a week, this Kino TV will turn on. So we double check all the TVs at night now because this has been happening so regularly. So that's the only Kino TV that turns itself on. And then last week, for the first time, we actually had this TV, which we play a promo USB through, so that turned itself on as well. So as you can see now, they're all actually off. And that's how we leave them at night.
And that's one thing we've noticed, guys, is that all the TVs are off.
So at least if something does turn itself on, we know.
The 26th of January 2021 when I came in here after hours, so I unlocked the doors, came in here. The lights were out, but there is enough light to be able to see in here and move around, and I actually saw a ghost-like image against this white door here. So I wasn't frightened, but I definitely did see it, and it sort of alarmed me.
Yeah.
So I walked in behind the bar to go and get something, and that's when I was in the bar. But when I was in at the bar and I was getting a drink out, there was a tap or a knock at that front window that I showed you before.
Where that table is.
Where that table is.
Wow.
So it was a definite
knock on the window.
Yeah.
And there was no one out there.
And there was no one out there because I spun around and there was definitely no one there. We've also had several incidents in our kitchen, and I guess the thing that's alerted us with all this is it's staff that we haven't actually said anything about any activity here. So I'll take you in the kitchen and show you. So we've had a staff member in our dry store one night, and he was a very tall young gentleman who actually came out and said to me, you know, I've seen a ghost. He was as white as a ghost when he said it. Yeah. So
And he saw it in here.
he saw it in there and out, and he's seen one outside as well.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yep. So we, on our pizza oven, we have pizza trays sitting on top, not at the moment because it's cleaning. But we've seen all those trays literally fly off like flying saucers. We've also had these cutting boards fly off the top of the freezer.
Wow.
And then one of our staff that was working here was actually over at the sink there, and she's had these hooks actually just fly over there towards her.
Now guys, if you just look at those hooks, if you look at it from this side, you see that they actually have to unhook and then fly over. And they had, you're saying earlier, they didn't have any of that stuff.
They didn't have any utensils.
So it's just the
on
hook
top.
comes off and then just flew over, and it actually flew at one of the staff members. Wow.
So at night before we leave, we go in and check all the toilets, make sure the windows are locked and make sure there's nobody still here.
Yeah.
So this was only a week and a half ago. I came into this one and I came here and I was shutting this window. So as I walked in here to shut this window, this door physically shut like that.
Just closed.
Just closed like that.
Wow. And there's no wind in here. There's nothing.
no
There's
wind.
nothing.
There's
to,
nothing in here.
Yeah, and
That's the only night that's ever happened in two plus years.
Wow.
We do this every night.
And the thing is though too guys, if you look at that, right? Say I'm a gust of wind, right? Which you won't even get a wind doing that. Bang. And it actually went
It's physically shut
and closed,
completely.
yeah. So for it to click shut, you know,
Yeah.
and there's nothing in here to cause any wind. Like you said, you were shutting that
I'm
window.
shutting that window.
And even if that window was open, there's no
There's
that
no
door
breeze.
shut. There's no
Yeah.
vacuum
That's
for it to
right.
cause the door to actually do that. So that's what I mean. That's the debunking side of me coming out. That you can't debunk it.
No.
Interesting to find out whether the original cash register was where that till that's gone.
Oh, Kerry, Simon just brought up a good question. Do you know where the original cash register was sitting? Was it sitting where this still is? Do you know?
I don't know
You don't know? Yeah.
Because it's on the same site. This pub's just built up a little bit
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
But they tried to mimic this bar the same as the old.
Because if that was something that maybe it could be someone that used to work here or
Yeah.
own the place, and they're
Okay,
trying to
well,
work
yeah.
this like an old till, they're trying to electronically, because then you can't see them, but they could be trying to touch this thing.
Oh, that gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
You just talking about that. The other
Or
side.
another thing it could be too, it could be someone that frequented, yeah,
Here
that's the
and
word.
sat here.
Sat here,
Yeah.
and their energy is so powerful that it's actually making this thing go berserk.
Yeah.
Who knows? We don't
That's right.
really know.
No.
So. What we ended up finding out from Kerry, the owner of the hotel, is that after the investigation, she spoke to some of the locals that have been coming to this hotel since before it burnt down. The locals tell her that where the till is the exact same spot that the original till used to be in the bar. Not only that, but the chair opposite the till used to be sat in by one of the barmaids that used to sit there when she was having her downtime from work. Unfortunately, this barmaid ended up taking her own life.
Alright guys, now we're in the main bar. Now in this area here, like Kerry said before, this is the table and bench here where the palmies went flying off the plate. They've had schooners of beer get tipped over. And yeah, so we're here just to make sure and see if anything is here. We can touch the devices that we've got set up. We've got the cat balls in the room. We've actually got one cat ball over next to the till on the main bar over there, that till that had the cursor moving. We've also got a cat ball over here on the table and bench where a lot of the activity is happening. This window is where Kerry said she heard a tap on the window when she saw that figure near the door. So we've got the K2 sitting there right next to the window. Hopefully we'll get some movement on that. We've got the music box, and we've got the laser grid here all set up, and we've got the REM pod and the music box. So we've got everything we need here. I've got the thermal imager right now. I'm going to get that turned on. And right next to the camera, we've actually got the Necrophonic app ready to roll, and we'll see if we get some communication through that. So Simon's going to get that all going on, and we'll start getting this happening.
Alright, so we'll start Necrophonic.
If anybody's here with us right now, we ask you to come forward and talk into this device right here. This device right here. Now this square device right here, if you talk into that, thank you, we'll be able to hear you. Can we start off with a name? Who are we communicating with right now? If you are here, can you please tell us your name? Any of these balls would be great. Quite squeeze if you're coming to your phone. Quite squeeze if you're coming to your phone. Quite squeeze. Quite squeeze. Kerry tells us that she saw this door open one night and somebody walk into it. Can you tell us who it was? Who was it that walked through that door? Who's the lady that was seen at the door? Kerry said she saw you at the door one night when she walked into the bar area. She saw you standing at the door. Who was that? What's your name?
Susan. I heard Susan.
Susan, if that's your name, are you the female entity that was seen at the door there?
You give us a yes or a no, please.
Remember, our equipment will not hurt you at all. You will not be hurt by our equipment. It's only to show us that you are with us. Can you please set one of these balls off and make them flash for us? You can use mine and Simon's energy.
How many living people are in this room?
How many living people are in this room right now? What's the name of the owner that owns this place? The lady. What's her name? Build up the energy that you need because we really want to communicate with you. The owners have asked us to come in to talk to you to see if you have a message.
Not that.
Same voice, fine. Same word. Was that Baz or Dad? Can you come to me, please? Can you stand in front of me so I can see you? I'd like to see you if you can. We come in love, peace and respect, and wish you no harm whatsoever.
If you're the spirit that's been moving the cursor around,
We get the 31.5, 31.6.7, 52.0, fluctuation. But I did see something that was in a darker colour scale, but it seems to have.
how many spirits are here with us?
Can you show yourself to us, please? I know that you have no problem showing yourself to the staff members, so if you can, let your mind show yourselves to us.
You've also been known to push the drinks and the food off this table. See if you can push any of these items off the table.
Especially that little ball. The easiest one will be that little ball for you to push off. Can you push that little ball off there? My name is Dan. His name is Simon. Can you please tell us your name? Are you attached to this building or is it the land? Can you please say building or land? Can you do this for me, please? Anywhere in the building that we'll be able to hear you from here. Can you please copy me? Have you got anything you'd like to say to us? Go ahead. Guys, we're going to use the spirit box now, so we've stopped the necrophonic. We're going to use this one. We're going to be sleeping in AM, and we're going to be sleeping. And we're going to sleep AM in reverse. And we're now sleeping in reverse. If you are here, this could get a bit annoying, guys, for a few minutes, but just bear with us. Please come through and talk into this device now. This will pick you up in a frequency that we'll be able to hear. Please tell us what your name is. Gonna sleep rate faster. Please come through and talk to us through this device. We should be able to hear you in real time. Female. Now guys, keep in mind, this is scanning an AM in reverse. So anything that comes through any channels in a sentence, it can't be radio, because one, we're in AM, also we're going backwards. And you can see that here. Look at the channels going backwards. Female voice, same, it was a similar voice. Can you please come through to that female that came through? What is your name? Who are we talking to? Why don't you want to touch any of these devices? We do know that you are here. Are you with us right now? If you are with us, please touch that device. The one with the K2 unit. Who are we talking to right now? Yeah. How many spirits are in this hotel, in this pub? How did you destroy? Really?
Very quick.
If you are here, can you please do it again for us? Can you please touch that device again?
Were you here before the fire?
You said someone passed. Were you the person that passed away in one of the hotel rooms? In one of the rooms here? Come again, please. Same voice. Male. We can hear you, but you need to come through louder and clearer, please. Come through again, please. Come on, you can do it. Need to get a bit louder, please. Thank you. Alright guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do the sensory deprivation session now. So we're going to get Simon to go into one of the rooms, and then I'm going to come out to the main area here, and I'm going to start asking some questions. Okay guys, we're doing the sensory deprivation session. So what we've got right now, we've got Simon set up over here, as you can see. Cat ball's already moving, but what I might do is reset that because sometimes they can fault out. So we're going to reset these. That one's reset. Check him, right. We've got two cat balls. We've got one cat ball here, REM pod, music box here. He's in the night vision camera. And over here, over the shoulder, we've got another cat ball, and we've got the REM pod, the K2. He's listening through the spirit box, and he's already starting to get stuff. So we're going to head off now. We're going to go out here. Alright, so Kerry and I are going to head out to the other main bar area out here, to the bistro area, and we're going to see if we can start asking some questions. If anybody's here with us right now, out in that room that Simon is in, he's out in room number 1. If you go to room number 1, Simon is sitting there on the chair. Now on that chair, on Simon is a radio. If you talk into that radio, he'll be able to hear you directly. And he will say out loud the answers that you give him. I'm going to ask you questions here, but I need you to go and answer him, those answers to him in that room, in room 1, in that little radio. I want to know who is here with us right now. The spirits that are here, can you please identify yourself and tell Simon your name on the little radio on his leg that he's holding. Behind him he's got some devices. You've got 2 little balls. If you touch those balls they'll flash. Now you've already started flashing them in there by the looks of it, which is great. You've also got that little black device that's got K2 written on the front. If you touch that device, it'll light up with some colours and we'll see it. There's also another white box, a white and clear box. If you touch that, it'll flash with some blue lights. So any of those devices you just got to touch or go next to and they'll activate. None of these things will hurt you. They're only there for us to detect that you are here with us. I want to ask some questions right now, and these answers are to help the owners know who's here and what it is you want. They have noticed things happening. They have seen these things, and you have been seen by the staff members here as well. Firstly, I want you to identify yourself, like I said. Please tell Simon your name. And at the same time, I want you to tell us if you are male or female, woman or man. Please say that to Simon if you can. Now, my name is Dan. His name is Simon. Can you say one of our names? But what I really want to know is, what are the names of the owners that own this place now, currently? You should know their names if you've been here a while. What are their names? This thing's... I've got to tighten this up.
Female voice.
So if you are here, we need to know, are you here because of the land or because of the building? Do you have any connection to the previous building that burnt down?
Something about a backdrop.
If you do, please say yes or no to Simon in that room. One night Kerry came into the bar area here and she saw you standing. She saw an entity, a female entity, standing in the doorway here. Who was that? Can you please tell Simon your name on that radio out there? Please tell us who was that was standing there that Kerry saw when she came into the bar that night. Are you trying to get their attention for a specific reason? Because you keep flicking meals off plates, you keep tipping schooners over, you're breaking dishes in the dishwasher. Now you're also making the cursor move on the till. If that was you, you're making the cursor move. So all this tells me is that you're trying to be heard, be seen, you know, for them to know that you are here. But why? What is the message you want to tell them? That's why we're here tonight. We're here to receive any message you've got. The owners here and the staff want to know what it is you want. Obviously you're not here to hurt them, which is great, but what is it that you want?
Something about come at you.
What is the message that you want to tell people? Or tell the living? If you can touch Simon, but you've got to be very gentle. Don't hurt him. Can you touch Simon on the shoulder? Don't hurt him. Physical contact is a perfect indicator for us that you are with us, because he knows that he's all alone in that room, and we know that he's all alone in that room. But if you are with him, we need you to touch him on the shoulder or touch any of those devices that he's got, either Gecko, behind him on the windowsill, or talk into that radio that he's got in his hand. Are you connected to the fire, to the place that burnt down, the building that was here before it burnt down? Are you connected to it somehow? Or is it the land?
Have a brain?
You know, you've been into the females' toilets and you've shut the door while Kerry was in there and you've latched it shut. You know, there's things that have happened here. What is it that you want to say? What is it that you want us to know? I'm just going to make my way through the venue, guys, just to see if there's any presence. Touch one of those little balls that's behind Simon. Let him know that you're here. Can you tap on the windows? Let me know that you're here. Make a noise of some sort. Let us know that you are here with us. We definitely know you're here. You've been seen. But it's up to us now to see you and hear you.
You have Tom.
Any message at all? You're here. You got to tell Simon in that radio. touch any of the devices that's on the windowsill behind him. Talk into his camera. Why are you here? Are you trapped? Do you want to be moved on? How many of you are here? From what we know, we've seen a man and we've seen a female. Well, not we, the staff here, have seen a man and a female. Obviously, you're just trying to get their attention, but what is it you want to say? We're here with our equipment to see if we can make contact with you and for you to pass your message on. Guys, we're going to do a quick video, voice recording session after this because we want to see if we get anything on the actual voice recorder itself. Yeah, so a lot of the time when we don't realise that we've got stuff, it's not until we go back and edit the video that we realise, wow, the amount of activity that we actually did get that we don't realise. We need to know what are the questions you've got. Kerry, is there anything you want to know at all? Is there anything that you want me to ask them? Yeah? Yeah, the owners just want to know why you're here. And if you are here, why is it that you are flicking hooks at the staff members and flicking pizza trays off the oven in the kitchen? Why are you flicking hooks and pizza trays off of people? Like, everything so far points to me that it's not a malevolent spirit that's here, that you're just here to, you just want to be known that you are here. Well, they do know you're here, and that's why we're here to talk to you. But if you are trying to hurt people, you can't do that. You can't hurt people. You have to realise that you have moved on, you have passed away. They don't mind you being here, as long as you're not here to hurt people. Because obviously you have something to do with the history of this place, which is a beautiful thing, but just don't be hurting people. So we want to make contact with you. We do know that you are here. We do want to talk to you. But it's a bit hard for us if we aren't getting any interaction from you. So we need the interaction, please.
Not like that.
Yeah. We are recording. People all over the world are going to see this.
Not like that.
Yeah. We are recording.
Not like that.
Yeah. We are recording. So if you have a message, it goes global. So let us know. Talk to us. You can talk directly into this camera. It can pick you up, or you can tell Simon directly into his radio that he's listening to in that room. Was that light on outside just there? The hallway? Oh, is the sensor? Oh, it's gone, because it's just gone out. Okay. So, if you are here, please show yourself to us or to Simon. Touch him on the shoulder. I'm only going to ask another couple of questions and then we're going to go in and get him out of there. To the spirit that was standing right here at this door when Kerry walked in. Kerry walked in to go into the bar and she saw you standing here right at this door. Right here. And it was a female entity. Who are you? Did you used to work here? Is that why the people are, or something is fiddling with the cursor on the till? Did you used to work in the previous bar? Did you pass away in one of the rooms? We do believe that someone passed away in one of the rooms here. Who was that? Can you please tell your name to Simon?
Female voice, so I couldn't understand it.
after you, my dear. Alright, we'll get him out of there.
Same thing, I'll watch again.
That's the only thing, is I don't know what's happened in here until I go to edit there. Anything could have walked past him. Simon? 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 K2 just went off. You all good?
Okay. There wasn't a whole lot of vocals, but what I did hear wasn't very understanding.
Yeah.
But I can tell you now, I felt like footsteps.
Oh, you actually felt something walking around you? Was that just before just after we started, or was that like a fair bit in?
From the last maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, right, that wasn't us then. Because I walked around you when we first got you going.
First one was like a hard footstep, like
Oh wow, okay.
Right near my foot.
Wow,
there.
wow. Because we
I
had,
felt just the feeling of people walking around in front.
wow. Okay, that's good. Well, hopefully these devices went off because I was asking them to do that. Did you feel anything touch your shoulder or anything like that? No physical feel? Okay. You remember saying anything?
It was 14.
14.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man. What we're going to do is do a voice recording session.
Sweet.
And then we'll probably just leave it at that.
Night Watchers Paranormal Australia. Join the YouTube channel now and become either a supporter or a VIP member. Simply enter your MasterCard, hit buy now, and you'll be straight in. You can join the community where you get all the behind the scenes posts from all of our teams. Join now.
If anybody's here with us right now, this is me moving this. Okay. If you come to these two devices here, you can speak into any one of them. Right now, guys, just let you know, we've got two voice recorders rolling. Here right now, do this, K2.
It's always away.
Yeah! Every time we go to finish up, the last three places we've been, we go to finish up, bang, the K2 starts going. Is this one of our attachments? If you are one of our attachments, can you please... Look at that. This is ridiculous. Look at this.
If you are one of our attachments, can you let go of it, please?
Can you let go of that, please, if you are one of our attachments, like Simon said. That's hitting the red, man.
If you are someone attached to this hotel, can you let go of it, please?
Yeah.
That's just spiking even more. It's almost got to do with this table.
Yeah.
That's me.
What the hell? What the? Off. I'm always trying to bump, guys. On. Still don't do that. What is here? If you are here, if this is a spirit, can you please let go of the device?
Just
This
remove it
tells
now.
that there's a spirit here touching that. Can you please let go of that?
If you let go of it, all the lights will go off.
There's no EMF, man. Like, there's nothing for it to be going on. It's not like we're sitting next to it. It's not sitting next to a power box. It's not sitting next to another.
Proof that it's not.
Hang on. Oh, okay.
We go.
What's? Hang on a second. Okay. I think it might be something in the box left up. Hang on, it's not. Oh, hang on. It's going again. Let's just double check. Open the box. That's that. The box like this up here. I just want to check. There is nothing turned on in here. No. So that's all off. Still doing it there. And there's not everything in here's turned off. There's nothing in here that will be giving off that sort of pulse anyway. What is here? If something is grabbing onto that, can you please let go of it now, please? Please let go. What is doing that? We've had no K2X. Well, okay, maybe a couple of hits over there earlier. But we didn't see. Kerry saw it earlier when we went looking. It hit the orange twice. But that's the first time tonight that it's gone off. What is that? Can you do me a favour, please? If something is here right now touching that, can you please touch this that little circle there? Can you please touch that? Right here on the little circle.
If you touch that, it'll prove that you're here.
That's me.
Prove it.
Or can you touch one of these two balls, please? Can you touch one of those two balls, please? Look at the K2 man. Oh, you're kidding me that?
Oh.
Just as last.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god, I hope that's getting on there. That's me. Yeah, man, we're still rolling. Oh, you're kidding!
Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Look at the K2. Somebody doesn't want us to go home, but knows that we're leaving. Every time, man. Every time. That's me. Can you please do me a favour? Right here. Can you walk past this device for us? I know that you can do that, which is brilliant. We need to know if you are here with us. Can you walk past this device? Guys, no one over there. Let's see if it happens. No, we'll leave that there. But that is just amazing. Can you touch one of those balls again, please? K2's, oh, it's starting to flicker again. Can you touch one of those balls again? It dropped right off. Can you touch one of those balls again, please? Or that big box like you did.
Oh, you can do it. We really appreciate it.
This is brilliant. Thank you. Okay, yeah.
Flickering.
Yeah. Which is a great indicator, guys. When that happens, oh, it's going again. When that happens, it shows that it's nothing to do with an EMF read like pulse from something that's here, like electrical, because it'll be giving you a constant spike. That there drops off, and then it will go again. Right, dropped off, it's on its base reading. That's its base reading, the base is green ring.
See if you can touch those balls again.
Have you noticed too? It's not mucking up, it's not mucking. Oh, you're kidding. Thank you very much. Guys, that REM pod never goes off. That's brilliant, thank you. That's not me. That's not me, I'm touching over here, and that won't pick me up. I have to do this. Won't pick me up. Can you do that again, please? Is that you? Oh,
thank you.
Can you touch one of those devices again?
That's me.
That's Simon with the music box. Can you touch it? K2 just... Oh, I'm kidding! The REM pod again! That is very, very rare. The REM pod hardly ever goes off, especially with no aerial.
Yep.
When we have an aerial broken, so we're building a brand new one.
That's me again.
K2 one, without the aerial, that thing has to be like pretty much touched here, right on the sensor.
Move.
That is just what?
I've got the SLS down.
Oh, you're kidding! Look at this.
Upon editing this video, we realised that the SLS files that were captured on the mobile phone were no longer there. For some weird reason, the files were missing or deleted. Kerry was a first-hand witness to the SLS activity happening before our very eyes.
No.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so we've got the SLS app going. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
the REM
thank
pod's
you.
going off. The REM pod is going off. This is brilliant activity, guys. We've got the REM pod going off. The K2 was going off. We've got this on the night vision camera. It's still rolling. And the cat balls went off. The REM pod went off, and the K2, all three. But the thing is, though, we're also picking up a figure that is moving around. Oh, look at it! It's jumping up and down. It's like Hello? Can you please touch that device there that you're standing in front of? That's a very short, small person. Is that a child? If that is a child, if you are a child, can you please touch that device that you're standing in front of with the flashing lights on it? The one that says K2 on the front. You see? Can you please show me that you are here by touching any of those devices again, please? Yeah. It's mainly for things. Oh, the capitals again, capital again. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just come up again. Can you please? Oh, thank you very much.
If you want to tell us anything, come and talk into this device in my hand.
Can you come over to me and show yourself to me right here? What? Oh, I think it's something. Kid voice. What is your name? What again? This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Can you please touch one of those devices again?
And they always wait until we're about to
Yeah,
go.
they always wait until we're about to go, and they're like, no, we're going to start doing what we want us to do. This is what. But it's still there. It's still standing there. Can you please touch one of those devices?
Nope, K2 spiked.
K2 spike. That works out well because that's I just saw it flash right there before. Can you please show yourself again?
Spike, K2 spike.
Spike.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
K2 spike again.
Do you have a message for us? Oh, do that again. If you have a message for us that you want us to tell, or you want to tell us, please make any of those devices flash for us.
Go change it over to box.
Yeah. Guys, Simon and I are both running the SLS app at the same time right now. The Ghost Tube SLS. Can you please show yourself? Can you please come up on our screen? Oh, K2, the orange. If you like the flashing colours, can you make them do it again? Oh, there we go, K2. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Upon request. Yeah, something come up?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I did that.
Can you please show yourself again?
If you were in a car accident, I need you to touch one of the other devices, please. Can you please touch one of the other devices? The ball or the box up the top? Can you touch one of them? Just so I know that is the question you're answering. Were you in a car accident? Do you know something?
I have something right there. K2.
11. Oh, K2. Were you 11 years old when you passed away? Let us know by touching any of those devices now, please. Thank you very much for that. Right on request. Thank you very much.
K2 spike.
K2 spike. Well, yep, K2.
Hey.
Well, we've got the K2 going, yeah, thank you. Can you touch one of those other devices up the top? The cat balls or the little balls or the big white box with the clear top on it?
Just pull it. What with this?
Put it down there, yeah. If you can hear us, if you can hear our voice and you can understand what we're saying, can you please touch one of those little balls or that box that he's got sitting on the stool? Guys, we're going to pack this up in a second. we've got to let these owners get back home, and we've got to do the same. Where's the... Still rolling, good. Can you please... So now I've got it on here, recording it on here. Can you please touch... There's K2 again, K2's going. Can you please touch one of these devices? One of the balls, the little balls there, or the box that's on the stool.
After our investigation, the owner Kerry sent us this picture and this footage from their CCTV footage. As you can see in the photo, there is a blur that is through the footage that was not there before or after our investigation. What this blur is, we have no idea, but Kerry tells us that on no days prior or no days after our investigation was there any blurs in any of the footage.
Alright guys, there you go. What a night.
Yeah man, the Kandanga Hotel. Wow, all I can say is that once again, when we say we're going home, bang, it just starts taking off. So I have to go through all the stuff and see what we've got, which obviously you guys have already seen now. But mate, yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how it went with the sensory depth as well. So you felt footsteps moving around too. So wait and see what we've got there. But we want you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, if you are up here in Kandanga, out near Gympie, come into the hotel here. Say hello to Kerry and Russell and the team. And great food, great service, great place. The place looks absolutely beautiful.
Mate,
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
First thing I noticed when I walked in, I went, man, this absolutely looks great. Absolutely great. So don't forget to come in, check it out, say hello to the team, and also in the description we'll put a link to their website and their phone number and all their details and stuff, so you can check it out. Yeah, definitely. So, all right, guys, take care. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.